Okay, so thank you, Video Leap. I'm so glad I have Video Leap where I can export without actually, without actually, you know, posting on TikTok, which I don't want to because I don't think they want me to share our private conversations, these conversations that we're having with TikTok, right? Because we're having these conversations. Oh, I want to remind everyone that most of these videos are old, but they probably use them to communicate. And like this video, I don't know where I doubt it's on other social media accounts. So, like I said, I just want to see who's serious and how serious you guys are about what I'm hearing or what I think I'm hearing. I don't want to think I'm hearing it. I want to actually, you know, believe it. So making me believe it is absolutely important. Just because I want to remind you guys that the energy that I have is not for second guessing, playing guessing games. To me, I see that as a waste of energy and a waste of time. So I'm only going to communicate once in a while until I'm fully prepared to have full conversations and deal with you guys, patiently. Because I know, Zach, you did say you want me to and need me to be patient with you last night, and I am. I'm doing my best to be patient. There's no need to rush through anything because I do know that it takes a process and it's hard to open up about what could be happening to you. Behind closed doors or in other places, and what makes you, because I don't feel like if you were fine, I don't think you would be contacting me, or I would get all these serious messages on YouTube. These are serious community, these are serious messages in subliminal messages, but they're real messages in I've been on social media for a while, and I've spoken to other guys where they use social media as a place to just flirt and just he's like the guy that was like quote unquote my ex. Hunter was just poetic and he wasn't really talking, right? So I'm sitting there like, okay, so what's your problem? What's the issue? What do you want us to do? What do you want me to do with you? You get what I mean? So I'm like, he's just not serious. So then Zach comes in, and Zach is like, this is the man, right? The man that, I'm more of a man, you know what I mean, than all these other boys are. And I think you should work with me. I think we should be together. And so that's when I'm like, okay, at first I was like, I don't know, because of the whole Quincy and Zach being quote unquote being married. So, but I feel like they're starting to slowly open up, and that's what I like because I'm starting to see videos that I just couldn't search and find. So they're being posted on my Facebook, which is good. So I think keeping the conversation on Facebook might be what Quincy and Zach want me to do. So I'm gonna do that because I don't think there's any point of me posting it on other social media accounts. What's the point of broadcasting this conversation between us? What is the world going to do for us? You get what I mean? That's how I see it. So sometimes, like the last video last night, I posted it because I wanted to see. I didn't wake up this morning and find Video Leap for $4.99. I thought I was gonna have to pay $19.99. I really don't want to get on TikTok. It's embarrassing. Not only that, it's not just embarrassing, it's just none of their business. Like I really don't have that kind of relationship with TikTok, and I'm trying to kind of just stay off of TikTok. Like I said, moving in with me will be very beneficial, and it'll be better for me and you because we can get to know each other. If I'm wrong about the house and everything that you're going through, but at least I won't make a stupid decision of leaving my program, which I'm never gonna leave my program. Just so you know, if we get married, we're gonna have to stick with the program. We're gonna have to figure out a way to fix it, and just because you probably I don't think you guys have the money. You say that you have, and that's perfect, because I don't make money. I don't make a lot of money. I earn money from my disability, and and I mean, I can't really do too much right now until I know that I'm physically ready to run a business, to walk on my own 2 feet. If I become a seller, I have to make sure that everything is like leveled, like, I'm not making too much money where I don't qualify for the program. And because I want to stay qualifying for the program. As long, listen, is the program is great for me to be able to recover, for me to be able to make my plans. One thing you have to know is schizophrenia and mental illness thing. The program, those things, they're unpredictable. You never know if it leaves. You never know if it could come back. So the good thing about Social Security is that they don't cut you off. If you say, oh, I want to try to work, they allow you to work if you need to work, and they allow you to they will pause your Social Security benefits, I think, or they will give you a little bit less and let you work. And that's a really good thing. And I feel like the things that Quincy is doing and saying on social media, I think that she's trying, like when I hear her, but Zach is like, he doesn't want her to be in the way. Like now she's trying to be my friend, or that's what Zach is seeing it as. And he's showing me videos of her actually talking to him meanly. And I'm like, and he doesn't want her to interfere with what we're doing. And but she is still the mother of his 2 children. And so with that being said, if me and Zach, guys, I don't want my time to be wasted. As you can see, I came off the streets, got into an apartment. If this is a prank, if this is a joke, please be serious. Please let me know, because I will just stop talking. Like, I really don't have time for this. I don't like pranks. I'm not a kid. I don't gather my conversations and all this just so we can play pranks and make believe. But I don't believe that Zach is making believe. I really, really hear him. I understand him. So that's why I'm taking the initiative to make these a part of my topics, and really, really, really try to get you guys to open up more. It is embarrassing. It is hard to open up, especially if you've already told the government, I mean the world, this personal business, that you are married, these things are happening, la 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 la. So the goal is for me to find out how much you guys are splitting half and half when you divorce, because I know for a fact you're going to divorce. According to that, according to Zach. So what if you guys are splitting 2 and 2? Is it you taking the son? What are the assets that you're keeping and taking? So we want to keep this conversation on Facebook. If you guys are not ready to open up, like by giving me your number and we have a real conversation, we can have a Facebook conversation. Again, everything that we're talking about, it's up to you if you want to share this with the world. But it looks like you do want to share it with the world. It's just not, this stuff is just not going out into the world right away. Everybody is not about to know these things. This is why my accounts are not, they don't have a lot of people on them. You get what I mean? This is our conversation. So if I post something, just know like only like 40 people got the message, or 30 people got the message, and they don't need to get the message. That's why I advertise Video Leap, which is a great app to be able to edit for only $4.99. You don't have to use TikTok anymore. I think I've recorded enough videos, enough to let TikTok know I'm there, or make them think I'm there. And the Joe has to hear my conversation. It's just between us. So, okay, so let's get into some of these videos, and then I have to finish doing my work at home, which is fix my bed. I did want to mention Quincy. I definitely think that a shelter is going to be what's best for you. If you get a shelter, you're going to be able to get into these programs. It might not it's not gonna happen right away. It didn't happen right away for me. Nothing happened overnight for me. So I guess that's your punishment for mistreating Zach. I didn't like the way you were treating Zach, and I don't feel like it's gonna be comfortable and safe for him to be here while you're here. And Zach knows it's not gonna be good. So my space is open to your both of your kids. If that's what you want me to take in both of your kids, I don't mind. I'm a pretty good mother. But the thing about it is that, as long as Zach can help keep the house tidy, keep the house clean, Zach doesn't have to work. He doesn't have to sell himself to anybody. That's what my apartment, my me helping him, so he doesn't have to feel vulnerable. He doesn't have to stay stuck with her to have housing and to have a partner. He can be with me. And like I said, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do at my house. From my understanding, you want to get married to me, and I'm okay with that, right? And a lot of the videos that I've showed that are intimate or to show you the real me, so you can make a clear, conscious decision if this is what you really want, if I'm what you're really feeling, which I believe it, because I wake up in the morning, I feel Zach. Everything you're telling me that you're feeling about me, I'm feeling about you. I wake up in the morning, I hear you in my head. I feel you in my spirit. I feel like I'm carrying you in my spirit. I just feel him. I feel him. So I don't want you to be nervous. I don't think you need that many clothes, that much stuff. You know what I mean? I had to give up a lot of my clothes, a lot of my things. I had to. So, it's hard to give up a lot of things, but all those things can be replaced. The one thing that cannot be replaced is your life. You have to die and be reborn again. We can't die this time around. We can't afford to die. We can't afford to die and start over. This is why I'm enforcing healthier eating habits, right? If we argue, me and you, Zach, we're a married couple. It's not a big deal. It's not over. I'm not going to let you go. I know that's what you're afraid of. I'm committed. I'm committed right here with you to you right now. Whenever you're ready, my doors are open. My door is open. And Brilliant Corners is a really nice organization. And I'm allowed to have someone to live with, to have one person, or I don't think two, but I'm allowed to have a partner. You get what I mean? And I think that's, if I had a best friend, Zach doesn't want us to be best friends, Quincy. Know that everything I do, I choose Zach. Everything I do according to what Zach is making me, is telling me. It has nothing to do personally with you, but personally, I didn't like the way when I went to volunteer at the food bank. I volunteered when I was going through hell. In that very moment, even if it didn't look like I was going through hell, I was hearing voices so loud in my head, I didn't know what to do, right? So you can do it, Quincy. You have to just, get out there, get that story out there. People love those stories. Getting, how it happened for you. This is how it happened for me, so it can happen for other people. Using your time wisely. Wasting too much time makes you a bad business person, a time waster, and that's something that people don't want to be around. I'm a businesswoman, a real businesswoman, and these are real lives that I'm ready to take in, because I'm involved. I'm connected. And so you need to take this seriously. I don't want a child. You can't come to my house. You can't live here. You can't be here. And that's not me to disrespect you. You need to be disciplined. Because Zach is tired of parenting you. I've seen in the comments people say Zach is tired of parenting you. That how long is Zach gonna parent her? Exactly. Zach is not your father. He soon won't be your husband. You need to woman up. You need to get out in the streets, and you need to learn how to earn your own. That's gonna help you see how serious life is. There are a lot of people out here in real life situations that need help and support, and I don't want people in my house that are going to keep me from doing just that, right? My focus is just Zach right now, and Capri and the rest of the kids. I want you to open up and tell me what I can do to help you, Quincy. I don't want to take it personal, but I want to see what we can do to help you find the right shelter. You have to communicate. I'm not going to start looking for shelters, and then all of a sudden you're like, we were just kidding. We wanted to see what you were going to do. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. There is path and there is brilliant corners, and they're very picky. Very picky. Because path found me in North Hollywood on the streets. It took them long, and it took me long to even, it took them, I don't even want to say long enough, because I didn't even know they were there. But they got me when I was at my worst. Zach is being really informative. He was putting out there food. That's what I'm doing, showing us what to eat, promoting products, which is good. That's the kind of that's what we do. That's what we use our platform for, to educate, to show people what we're up to, so people can really be bold enough and courageous enough to get out here and really start communicating, finding their soul partner. Having a twin flame is not a game. It's not a lie. It's a real serious issue. And when you don't find your twin flame, when the time is time, it's almost like your body is doing spiritual surgery on you, and it's so scary, guys. It's not a game, and that's the only reason why I've finally tuned to Zach. So I don't want anybody to interfere with my connection with Zach, because the goal is to really prepare Zach for forever. I want Zach to use the proper skincare products. I don't want him to waste a single second going to buy skincare products that are going to destroy his body, his life. Zach is a very handsome guy, so he seems like he's more at risk because he's wanted. Right? So it's a lot scarier for Zach to be out on his own in the streets or in a shelter. I want you to keep that in mind. That's what I don't want him to do. His daughter looks just like him. You said his daughter didn't look like him, and now you're saying his daughter looks like him. Like, you know what I mean? Switching up shit is what I can't fuck with. Switching up. You need to practice being an honest person. Stop telling lies. And I do understand that you probably had to lie your way to the top to get things that you need to get. It's not going to work here. In my house, there's no lying to get your way. Everything, you got to come clean. You see how I'm coming clean? If this was a show, you think my hair would be like this? My hair would be done. I'll be the best actor that you would ever meet out there, but I'm no actor. This is reality. A reality check is what you need. A reality check. You have children now, right? You have someone to help you with your children. Someone that with a clear background, someone with a clear conscience enough to even tell you what's best for you and what you need to do. Self-discipline is the best is important discipline. And the shelter is the best way to do it. To me, this is a waste of time. This is paying for your hair, the princess treatment, totally princess treatment. Yeah, I agree that I will do it. But yeah, so he's just doing doing things that she said, buying you flowers randomly. Okay, bare minimum, that's good. That's bare minimum. Giving you a massage whenever you want it, that's princess treatment. So it's getting somewhere to stop, or I don't know how to giving you the better side of the closet. I don't even have, so that's a bare minimum. Filling your gas tank. I just feel so that's bare minimum true. Karen, so what's the purpose of this? Talk to us, please. Tell us what's the point of this list. This list. You have to have purpose. This has to have a purpose. Do not waste this man's time. Marriage is serious. Marriage is sacred. Marriage is between two people that are, but there can be marriage arrangements when you can't find your partner. But I don't want to damage Zach. Zach needs to heal. Zach is hurting. He's broken. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his eyes. And this is what he needs, is to be with a partner that sees it. And he's already telling me, you can see what's going on with me. Yes, I can see what's going on with you. I want you to spend your money wisely. There's no time to waste money on flowers. I don't need flowers, babe. I don't need flowers. I don't need fancy dinners. I don't need a wedding in Paris. I don't need a diamond ring, just a regular ring. $1,000 ring would do if you have that. If not, 500 would do. If not, 100. If not, a bubblegum ring. But I know you have something. So it just doesn't have to be expensive. It could be 500 if anything, right? I don't need $1,000 ring. The only thing we need really is to just be married. Like, you get what I mean? I don't want to walk around wondering what happened to my wedding ring if it gets lost. To me, $1,000 is a lot because we don't make that much money, right? So 500 tops. We do need a good quality ring. We can't have like we can't have a fake jewelry because it makes my body turn green. What I like here is how Zach is getting out. Zach is getting out here, communicating. Let's see. As soon as she wakes up, it's just gonna go right back to that guy. Okay, so I can see that everything is real. There's no hiding, no secrets. This is the same thing that, this is what I want to see. We want to make sure that the children are drinking vegan food, vegan milk, almond milk, not regular milk. Okay, so I see they're selling their product. Oh yeah. Okay. So selling the product inside of the house. Yeah, there's no place to go to. You can sell the product here. We can help with the product, selling the product. There's over here where I live, in Hollywood, there is UPS store right down the street. Everything is here. We have a garage, everything. All right, guys. So that's all for today, for right now.